like the best movie Robert Downey Sr. never got to make. Hi, everyone. I mean that as a compliment. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome back to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. We are here to talk about one more movie today, and we'll have one tomorrow, and two more later this weekend. So, usual, typical grind. Let's get it going. Today, we're also happy to report another new A24 film. A maybe minorly promoted one, but for good reason, but it deserved to be seen. And that movie is, because movies and TV is what we do here, Funny Pages. Funny Pages is the writing and directing debut of Owen Kline. He is the son of Kevin Kline and Phoebe Cates, St. Louis' own Kevin Kline. He's also my age. It's another filmmaker that's one ahead of me. So, Funny Pages is a super low-budget dark comedy coming-of-age film. It stars, I'm going to butcher your name, young man, I apologize, Daniel Zulgahadri? Is that how you pronounce it? He plays Robert. Clearly influenced by Robert Crumb. He is a typical precocious 18-year-old kid living in New Jersey, in that he's kind of an asshole. But he's also an asshole that loves a good underground comic. Think like R. Crumb, people like that. Let's put it this way. Axel from The Worst Person in the World would love this movie and would love this kid. So essentially, Funny Pages centers on this kid who is who basically is caught in the worst kind of teacher tutoring session ever. I don't want to go into details, but let's put it this way: it is every high school kid's worst nightmare of being alone with a teacher. It's pretty horrifying. For a private art session, and eventually, the attempt to escape from the situation results in an accident that causes the teacher's death. Still taking some moderate amount of inspiration from this wackadoo. At his funeral, he decides shortly thereafter. He tells his parents that who are kind of awful, that he is going to drop out of school, get his GED, and he works at the local comic book shop, and in the meantime lives in this grungy, disgusting little hole in the wall, barely an apartment with a weirdo roommate and various other sort of eccentrics. And while working temporarily as a file clerk for the lawyer who bailed him out of run-in with the law, he meets the very, very strange Wallace. He is played terrifically by Matthew Maher, who he overhears mentioning that he had a minor artist job at Image Comics. You see, Robert wants to be an underground cartoonist and comic book artist, and essentially he goads the guy into giving him a drawing lesson, and very soon, much like with that initial incident, Robert will find that it's not going to be as easy as he thinks, as everything blows up. Did I mention this film was produced by the Safdie brothers? Let the totally unsentimental grunginess begin. So, Funny Pages, if any of that stuff made you wince, or made you feel kind of sick to your stomach, you're going to hate this movie. However, I loved Funny Pages. This is one of the best movies I've seen all year. And what I love about this movie, it's one of the funniest too. And what I love about this movie is, as horrifying as the stuff I described is, the movie knows it. This is the darkest of dark comedies. I'm actually going to quote the review from the AV Club, the critic who said, "How accurate is this to the grunginess of comics nerds? I could smell this movie." That is very accurate. This movie is disgusting. It's creepy. It's anxiety-inducing. It's vulgar. It's totally outrageous and demented and doggedly, horrifyingly funny. Like the best underground comics, quite frankly. But really, movies like Funny Pages are such a rarity. This film was shot on 16mm film. It almost borders on horror at parts, quite frankly. And it's so crass and transgressive and uninhibited. How this movie even got an R rating, considering some parts, I have no idea. It is shockingly transgressive in a way that you just have to applaud it. I can't wait to see what Owen Kline does next. I think all his actors, most of whom are I didn't know any of them, are phenomenal, playing pretty much across the board pretty horrible people. Yeah, this movie may turn your stomach, but if you're in the right mood for it, if you don't mind the demented humor, and don't mind wincing as much as you laugh, and maybe even throwing up, you will love this movie. So, it's a weird review, it's a weird recommendation, I know, but it's the stuff that's graphic and is never exploitative. It's done in a way that is serving the sort of idea that Kline is getting across. I love this movie. Yeah, funny pages, and yeah, you see it. It's also only 85 minutes, perfect amount of time. You see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars for funny pages. This is one of the most delightfully unsentimental. You know what this is like? You know how most coming-of-age films are like, oh, childhood, wasn't it great? I mean, we had some up and downs, it was great. This is, oh, childhood, doesn't it suck ass? Yeah, it's basically what this movie is. This is a darkly lit, you know, like, this is some dark shit, but I like it. It's very, very funny and very, very accurate to the lifestyle of, you know, obscure comic nerds. Anyway, 5 out of 5 stars, funny pages. Oh, let's close the book on it. Trailer Trash and On, watch on the A24 screening room. Was there shawarma? Yes, the last scene goes through all the credits even after, so stick around for it. It's also, the credits are not long. Alright, move back tomorrow for a review of The Invitation. We'll also have reviews coming up this weekend for Samaritan and Me Time. Next week, we might have a review of the longer cut of Spider-Man No Way Home, perhaps. Spider-Man Away from His Place. But we will definitely have retro reviews of Jaws, as well as a review of the Sundance hit comedy that is finally making its way to movie theaters in Peacock, Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul. We'll have reviews of that, and more coming on the horizon. That'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all, I appreciate you all. I love O Class Dismissed, I love you 3000, be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you wanna, give it a subscribe if you wanna. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does, but that's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's like, hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. And if you want to find my elsewhere, reviews, this, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. My podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast. I fucked up the order. Apologies. And my Facebook page, Raised on Popcorn with Grant on Facebook. And some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself. So I messed up. Shut up. No, it's kidding. So we already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of, it's the SNL reference. Take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, it's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of Funny Pages? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Many of you might hate this one too. Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn, make pie with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care. See you soon. Bye.